MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Shane Bieber gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D, covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Seager stands at first with 1 out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. The throw's in quickly as the go-ahead run holds at third. Second and third now.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That'll fit. The left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. The tag gets 1, and it'll go to short way to retire the side. So a bit of a rocky start there as they're able to load the bases on him, but he's able to wiggle his way out of it. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Julio Teheran has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name
Leading
it.
up
Corey
for the
Seager
Indians,
is on fire.
the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. Muncy is right there. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The designated hitter,
two-seamer on the
Bradley.
outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Here it comes.
Ball
A
one.
fastball here as he'll take a
Ball
look
one,
at
no
ball
strike.
1, 1-0. Teheran into his motion. 1-0 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do.
Batting
Set
third.
the table for the
That's
monsters.
shortstop,
3, 4, 5.
Francisco
Nice piece of hitting.
Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. One 0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he strikes second.
Well, he He's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 2-1. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Batting
the
fourth.
best ones have that late
first
action
baseman,
that just darts at the
Carlo.
last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And
Santana.
when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Zimmer stands at second with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here it is. Another one sent foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tyler
Ready now,
Naquin.
Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand to reach the third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good
Batting
as a
fifth.
hitter, D-Roy. Get that
The
base
second
hit to
baseman,
give your team the lead.
number
You have to
1.
feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, number 1. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
He's set. The 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Two. Here it is. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1 and the Dodgers 0. Stepping in, Max Muncy.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead it
Dodgers,
off here to begin the
the
second.
first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, number 45.
First pitch on its way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, number 17.
Stepping into the box, number 17, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First offering on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Stewart coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now for Cleveland, Yasiel Puig.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
the
things off
Indians,
here in this one-run
the right fielder,
contest.
Yasiel
And
Puig.
they'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and
Batting 8th,
trying to protect before the
left
ball
fielder,
even left the pitcher's
number
hand.
24.
That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Seager is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, and they'll need him to get something going
the
here.
Catcher, number 28, Austin
Here it comes.
Romine.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Luke over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way, and that misses inside 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in, Corey Seager, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Lindor is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Leading
He
up
got on
for
top
the
of one.
Indians,
It was a ground out
the
victim
third
last
baseman,
time.
Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And a diving trying left, but he can't come up with it. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you
Up
take
next
when you
for
lay out
Cleveland,
for a ball like that.
the designated
you make
hitter,
the play and you're a hero on the
Bradley
highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking
Zimmer.
yourself up and chasing after it.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled off. Ramirez at third with nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so scoreless, an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting.
He's been great
The
on the
shortstop,
mound up until this inning.
Francisco
He and his guys are behind 2-0 now.
Lindor.
But if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 3 here in game number 5. The Indians on top, 2-0. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously
now
one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Miguel Sano as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh and 1, here it comes.
That's a ball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher
now
and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bellinger's off and running. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball
3-0 now.
No strike.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
3-1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter. Number 45 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here it comes, 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Into the box for the Dodgers now, number 17. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Bellinger, the runner at third. Mancini at second. Muncy at first. 2 out in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers leave him loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for
now
the
at the plate,
Indians,
Tyler Naquin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. And that misses 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, number 1. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled away. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
Nope.
1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-1 is a slider that gets him to chase off the plate. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
The catcher.
All right,
Austin
thanks, Heidi.
Romine.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go.
Batter,
able to execute and drive the baseball.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to second for 1. Throw to Santana. The double play. And that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ Stewart.
Leading off
He's 0
for
for
the
1
Indians,
after grounding out in his
the
only
left
trip
fielder,
to the plate so far.
Number 24.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for
now
the strikeout there.
Catcher.
Yeah, Matt, that's
Kevin.
the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Chopper to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Mancini.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sano, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball
number 45.
back.
In now, number 45. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring in the San Diego product,
leading
Bradley
off for
Zimmer.
the Indians,
He'll lead it off as we start
the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen,
the shortstop,
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he has some trouble with it.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that
now
base hit right there. That's into almost fourth inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor is there, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. digging in once again, number 17. And guys,
for the
7th inning already.
The
Hey, I'm not
baseman.
complaining, but this
Number
one's been
17.
flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
2-2 count.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control
The
out there
catcher,
tonight.
number
Gets the
28,
leadoff guy with a strike
Austin
out there, and it just seems like
Romine.
we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and up next the catcher Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris
So a runner
Taylor.
at first now with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Our shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager. Romine is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 2 out with the man at first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies
One
and
left
gentlemen,
for LA.
it's time
They're still
for the
down. It's
traditional
2-0.
7th inning stretch. Ladies
Joe
and
Kelly
gentlemen,
gets the
your
call from the
attention,
pen
please.
to take over on the
Now
mound and
pitching
start the
for
home
Los
7th.
Angeles, number 23, Joe Kelly.
Digging in now, number
Leading
1.
up for the
0-2 on
Indians,
his line thus far.
the second baseman, number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is after it, and they can't run it down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Three and two now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini moves over, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
Tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, number 24.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 2, here it is. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more
the
here.
Right fielder,
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lindor gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
now batting, third base.
It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Ground ball right into the shift. Lindor has it, and there's out number 2. couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your
Scott
attention,
Alexander
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in
the
the bottom
Dodgers.
half of the 8th.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have
Leading
to turn
up
around
for
and
the
bat from the
Indians,
right side of the plate here.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now the pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bradley Zimmer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Alexander is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
So he sets him down swinging. Bradley Zimmer goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 3-0.
Your
Nick
attention,
Wittgren
please.
comes on from the pen,
Now
hoping to
pitching
finish
for the
this one
Indians.
off here in the top of the
Number
ninth.
62, Nick Wittgren.
So striding in, Max Muncy, a
Leading
hit
off
in
for the
2
Dodgers.
official trips to
The
the
first
plate to
baseman.
this point in the ballgame.
Max.
They look like they're up
Muncy.
against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the
Now
Indian
batting.
starter. And
Number
he really
45.
delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So coming to the plate, number 45. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Back up to, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And
Now
timeout to see quite where
number
that got
17.
him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, number 17. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tribe pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Shane Bieber pitches well enough to get the W. Julio Teheran pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.